Welcome to Mental Game of Tennis video course. When the match is over, then there is a really important thing you need to do. It's like post-match self-evaluation. You need to understand how good or bad did you really play. And it's not the result that will tell you that. Because you may be playing really well, but lose because your opponent probably played a bit better. You can play really bad, but maybe your opponent played even worse, or you just got lucky, crazy net court shot or whatever. You have to analyze your performance, and that's why you needed this game plan before the match, goals before the match, so that you can really see what you did, and did you really stick to your goals. Or maybe you did completely something else. You really improvised, right? After the match, you can see which strokes worked. Let's say how your forehand worked, how your backhand defense worked. Did you capitalize on short balls and attacked? Or maybe you were too passive and you didn't take advantage in rallies. How were your serve and etc. How tired you were. It's all about really evaluating the process, and that's the only way how you can really keep moving forward and become a better player. Because often what happens is when we win, we don't analyze things at all. We're just happy. We go to shower, we don't even stretch, and we have food and we're happy. And then when we lose, it's all bad, right? We have to have the same routine after winning and after losing, because winning is as important as the process. Without a good process, we can't really win in a long term on consistent basis. So just you need always to have a little system how you analyze your performance from all standpoints, like technique, fitness, strategy, also how you held up mentally. And you can always find areas where you can improve in your practice sessions. So that's really important. And actually losing, as I told you before, losing helps to self-evaluate a bit better. I really like the saying that we either win or we learn. We want it or not, but if we want to get better, if we want to win at the end of the day or next time, we have to get better, apparently, and have to evaluate and analyze to get better. So losing is really good. And in my loss to this, in the final of National Championships, I did a lot of self-evaluation. But the key is actually not to evaluate yourself straight after the match, especially if you've lost. Just let your emotions settle. And that's a great way how to get better next time and not to make the same mistakes. So welcome losing, right? It's just every loss is one step closer to winning. And also when I got my ATP rankings point, it was my 55th tournament during those 13 years, and it was my 7th attempt when I got to the match where I could get that ranking point. I lost my 6th previous attempt over those 13 years in 3-set matches, and I cried a few times after the matches, and it was a painful loss in the 3rd set. But I did the analysis the next day, and I didn't give up. I didn't give up for 13 years, and I achieved my goal because I just started, after every loss, I started to focus more and more on the process. And actually, I was kind of okay of not getting this ATP ranking point ever. I was really okay with that. I wanted it so bad. That was my goal, but I enjoyed it that much that I was actually okay to lose, okay to fail, because I loved the way to try to get better. I love the process. I felt in love with the process. And then eventually I got my ATP rankings point, got my goal. I saved set points. I won a crazy match. I played better. I felt at the age of 29, I played better than at the age of 19. And yes, so don't be afraid to critically analyze yourself and self-evaluate yourself. And it also helps with the motivation. It helps to see where are you going, where are your game at. And Serena Williams, the perfect quote. She said, "I don't like to lose at anything. Yet I've grown most, not from victories, but setbacks. If winning is God's reward, then losing is how he teaches us." losing teaches us. And the best players, they come back from losses, because winning is nice, but losing is tough. And we need to learn from them, get over them, and become stronger. I also promised you to speak about the motivation and how to keep it. But if you do all those steps we talked about in this video course, then you will be motivated. Because what do you need for motivation? First off, you need to do what you love. We play tennis because we enjoy it, as it's a game. It's a physical activity. It just keeps you in a good shape. It's fun. That's why I'm still playing. And then you set a goal. Of course, you need a goal, to just add a goal, ATP ranking point. And I just kept, actually, I would love to get another one. I still have a goal. And then you somehow try to reach it. You work hard for it. You know what you need to do in order to get your goal. You need certain amount of hours of tennis, certain amount of hours in fitness area. And if you don't have a goal, then it's tough to motivate yourself and go out there and push yourself in training sessions. But while you do it, you focus on the process. It's not like you all the time thinking about this goal, about this end result. No, you have to enjoy the ride. And then when you reach your goal, you evaluate again, and you start the circle. It all begins again with a goal, with the new goals. You work hard, you focus on the process, you enjoy the ride, and again, you evaluate yourself. You set your goals which are really interesting for you, a bit higher than realistic. You shouldn't have any problems with the motivation if you love what you do. Thank you for watching this video course, and I really hope that it will help your tennis journey. Just don't be afraid to fail. Just want to win instead. Enjoy tennis.